Okay, hello everyone. Guys, this is just a practice worksheet. It's like the worksheet that you're going to do today. The problems are very similar, the numbers are just different. I want to show you how to do each problem, and then I'm hoping that you can use this video to help you do the worksheet. All right, the first one, there's two people, Kelly and Hank, and they're competing with 5 other students to get the highest grade in the class. So there's 7 students total here. All right, what's the probability that Kelly will get the highest grade and Hank will get the second highest? All right, again, probability. Guys, it's the total number, the probability of an event happening. The event we're talking about here is that Kelly has the highest grade and Hank has the second. All right, it's the number of ways the event can happen over the number of possible outcomes. All right. Now, the number of ways this can happen, if 2 slots are already taken, well, then there's 5 slots left. So it's 5 factorial. And the total possibilities is 7 factorial on the bottom. All right, that's the setup. Again, you can think of it like this. The first 2 slots are already taken with Kelly and Hank. So we get a 5 factorial. We permutate 5 of those. Okay? And down here, we permutate all 7. So again, 5 factorial over 7 factorial is 1 over 42. All right? Guys, the next one is Jackie, Joseph, and Hansel, and 3 other students, guys. So there's 6 students total. They're left in a drawing for 3 DVDs. What's the probability that Jackie, Joseph, and Hansel will each win a DVD? So it doesn't matter the order. Order doesn't matter, okay? And you can think of it like this. The first position, there can be 3 different students who can get picked there out of 6. But once we pick one, the next time there's only 2 students left out of 5. Because maybe Jackie got the first one, well now only Joseph and Hansel are left. And after Jackie and Joseph get picked, there's only 1 left, Hansel. But there's still 4 students out of that are left to pick from. All right, you multiply that out, you get 1 over 20. And guys, you can think of it like this. There's only one way, all right, for Jackie and Joseph and Hansel to each win a DVD. There's only one group of 3 there, those 3, all right? And the total number of combinations here out of 6 people, pick 3, all right? Because those are the 3 that are left. And that's the same as 1 over 20, okay? Guys, number 3, what's the probability of getting exactly 3 heads if you flip a fair coin 8 times? Again, the probability of getting 3 heads, it's equal to the how many ways I can get 3 heads versus the total different amount of ways that it can happen. All right? We're flipping it 8 times. So it can be heads or tails. So the total number of possible ways is 2 to the 8th. 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, 8 times. All right, we're flipping it 8 times. It can be heads or tails. All right, but 3 of them are going to be heads. It doesn't matter which 3. Just choose 3 out of the 8. That's a combination. 8, pick 3. All right, comes out to 7 over 32. It's around 0.22. All right, the next one is Mr. Robinson's Lotto. Must first choose 2 numbers between 1 and 8 and put those numbers in order. And then you must choose 4 letters from A to E. But they don't have to be in order at all. Just choose them. And what's the probability of winning this lotto, Mr. Robinson's? All right, the first one has to be in order. All right, 8 numbers we're picking from. So from 8, arrange 2. All right, there's only one way to do that to get exactly the numbers you need on your lottery ticket. But there is 8 permutate 2 different ways of doing that. All right, now we go to the letters. The letters don't matter. The order doesn't matter. So out of 5 letters, I just need to go ahead and pick 4. Out of 5 letters, pick 4. The difference here is that order doesn't matter, so it's a combination. Here, order does matter, so it's a permutation. All right, go ahead and multiply that out. And you can think of it like this. 1 over 7 times 8. All right? That's how many ways that you can get the 2 numbers in the right order. But the letters, I can pick 4 out of 5, and then once I do that, I can pick 3 out of 4. And once I do that, I can pick 2 out of 3. And once I do that, I pick 1 out of 2. All right, I just multiply all that out. I get 1 over 280, okay? It's about 0.0036%. All right, number 5. In a classroom, there's 12 girls and 14 boys. All right, they're going to elect a president, vice president, and treasurer, so order does matter. All right, what's the probability that they're all filled by girls? All right, well, the ways they can all be filled by girls, again, order does matter. Out of 12 girls, order 3 of them. Arrange 3. All right, but the total number of possibilities, there's 26 students. And we're going to arrange 3 out of those 26 students. So up here, we just use the girls. Down here, we use everybody. Multiply it out. All right, it's 11 over 130, or about 0.085. All right, the next one is the comedians. They're planning a show. There's 5 comedians. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, there's 6 comedians. Sorry about that. Planning a show, the order of each performance is randomly selected. What's the probability that Joe will go second? All right, so Joe's just going to go in 1 slot. All right, so that leaves us 5 slots to arrange. So the top is just 5 permutate 5 because we've taken Joe out. But with Joe in there, it's 6 permutate 6. So really, guys, there's 1 out of 6 ways that Joe is going to go second. All right, now in this one, we want Joe to go second and Martha to go last. I'll say Martha. Again, so we're going to take 2 out. We can only arrange 4 of the 6 comedians now. There's only 4 left. Because Joe takes 1 spot, Martha takes another spot, so there's 4 left. All right, so we go ahead and 4 permutate 4. Underneath, the same thing, 6 permutate 6. I end up with 1 out of 30, okay? It's about 0.033. All right, number 7. 3-digit pin is selected. What's the probability there's no repeating digits? Again, the probability of the event, and the event is no repeating digits. All right, it's the how many times this can happen where the digits don't repeat versus how many times it can happen in total. All right. Guys, the total number of digits, 3 digits, each one can be 10, so it's 10 to the third, 10 times 10 times 10. Those are all the possibilities. But we're saying, okay, of those, though, we can't repeat any. All right? So we want to arrange 3 from the 10. 10 permutate 3 is on top. We end up with 0.72, okay, the bottom of the 1,000. All right, number 8. This is the lottery. 40 balls are drawn. I'm sorry, 40 balls numbered 1 through 40 are placed in the machine. 5 of them are drawn. All right, if the 5 numbers drawn match the numbers the player has chosen, the player wins $1,000. I'm sorry, $1 million. In this lottery, the order doesn't matter. All right? Again, probability of the event happening, that you win the lottery. That's only 1 ticket. All right? How many possible ways? It's just 1 way. You got to get all 5. But how many possible ways can those numbers be combined, a combination? 40 numbers, I'm going to pick 5. All right, this is what I got right here. 1 over this number here. What is that? 658,008. All right, last one, number 9. A committee of 5 people to be selected from a group of 7 men and 6 women. What's the probability the committee contains 2 men and 3 women? All right, guys, order doesn't matter because we're just selecting for a committee. All right, so first we'll talk with the men. We want to pick 2 men out of 7. All right, that's one event. But we also need to pick 3 women out of 6. So both those events have to happen, so you multiply them together. But the total number of possible combinations, the total number of possible groups, there's 7 men and 6 women. That's 13. From 13, pick 5. All right, that's the bottom. I multiply it out. I get 0.326, roughly. It's 140 over 429. That was the fraction I got. All right, guys, I'm running pretty late. I know I went fast there, but we'll do these worksheets, a worksheet like this in class. All right, thank you.